Good evening in New Earth. This is Christian Brainrdas with hopefully a message that resonates in a positive way with you. And I put all my intentions behind these words and these expressions. This is non-scripted, done on the fly. I kind of have an idea and an intention before I go in there. I'd like to talk to you about this Mercury retrograde that we're going through. Retrograde is when the planets look like they're going backwards. And in Mercury retrograde, it's a little bit of a rebellious retrograde that comes like a few times a year to help us delve deep and heal from experiences from the past. And what I mean is, during this retrograde or any Mercury retrograde, you might feel a little bit off. You might feel like you're attributing attributes from you that you've kind of transcended from. But this is just to show you that there's still a little bit of residual work to be done, stuff to be healed, and lessons to be learned and situated, and maybe some karma to be situated as well. And in Mercury retrograde is a notorious little gangster who loves to throw misconception, miscommunication, misdirection, accidents, but I like to call them divine accidents or happy accidents, like Bob Ross would say. They turn to beautiful sunrises and sunsets. So when you embrace your Mercury retrograde and the miscommunications with trust and faith and love, then you will rise to the surface, because truth always rises to the surface, and you will win because love always wins, because it's a stronger force than the offline energy and density of darkness. The darkness is the contrast and the lesson and blessing that repels you back into the nurture of unconditional love. Unconditional love is your core creation. And to get back to that, embrace and surrender and allow these things to happen. So if I kind of have a lot of classic Hayoka expressions to this, or the sacred clown or fool, meaning that I do things a little bit backwards. So one of my dogmatic methods to deal with Mercury retrograde is when I have a misunderstanding with someone or a miscommunication, I don't always allow myself, now understanding these aspects of what Mercury retrograde does, I don't allow myself get into that human game and get angry. I just immediately let myself misunderstand the misunderstanding. I allow myself to, if there is a miscommunication, to delve deeper why there's a miscommunication, learn about the energy that I'm putting out there, and relate and own it. And there's a lot of things, a lot of boundaries that I've crossed with myself and other relationships and others, which I'm learning to own. And I'll get lessons about that. And these lessons are truly lessons when you have faith. Leaps of faith are what we ask for with each other. It's what we ask for from our higher dimensional aspects, or AKA God. And to truly be able to experience those leaps of faith, you're going to have to give others a leap of faith as well. So if you don't understand someone, don't villainize them. If it was a misunderstanding, a miscommunication, and it didn't feel good, it just meant that it wasn't the truth of how your higher self feels about the situation, or you or them. And allow yourself to meditate, to breathe, to do your self-loving, soothing practices, and come back to it when the time is right. Because it's all about divine timing. Because truly, this is just one moment. This illusion of time is the expression of our growth. This is Krishna Premadas. Thank you for listening, and you're watching Cultivating Magic. Namaste.